She is the evil twin sister of Professor X and is responsible for the death of over 16 million mutants. Let's get right into the video and find out who is Cassandra Nova. Cassandra Nova's origins begin in the womb of Sharon Xavier, the mother of Charles Xavier. When Charles was conceived, something else was created as well, something evil. Cassandra is what the alien race, the Shi'ar, refer to as a Mumudrai, which is an anti-self that exists on the astral plane. But because of Charles's extreme mutant power, this particular Mumudrai was able to manifest itself a human body inside of the womb of Sharon Xavier by copying his DNA. When she was able to open her eyes in the womb, she tried to kill Charles by strangling him with his umbilical cord. In self-defense, Charles used his mutant abilities to kill his evil twin, causing Cassandra to be stillborn. But Cassandra survived as chaotic cellular matter. She clung to a sewer wall for decades, reforming a human body. Then when her body had been fully reformed, she set out to exact her revenge against Charles. When Cassandra copied Charles' DNA to construct her own body, she gained all of his mutant abilities, including the ones he could have had and the ones he might later gain as a result of a latent mutation. With these abilities, Cassandra Nova has vast psionic powers, which include telepathy, telekinesis, mind control, psionic blast, mind transferal, astral projection, and the list of powers goes on. She also has other abilities which are inherent to Mumudrai. She can copy the DNA of a sentient being and use it to construct a physical body, can phase through solid matter, and has a powerful regenerative ability. Cassandra set her plan for revenge in motion by luring Donald Trask to the South American jungles where a secret master mold was hidden. Donald was the nephew of Bolivar Trask, the man who created the Sentinels. Using Donald, Cassandra gained access to the facility. Then after copying his DNA, she had no more use for Donald and killed him. Copying his DNA gave Cassandra full control over the Sentinels. She then sent the Sentinels to destroy the island nation of Genosha, killing over 16 million mutants. Cassandra was captured and brought back to Professor X, but it wasn't long before she broke free and made her way to Cerebra. Making it to Cerebra, she secretly used it to switch minds with Charles just before Emma Frost broke her neck. Professor X, who was now trapped in Cassandra's body, attempted to warn the X-Men, but Cassandra shot her old body numerous times, keeping Charles from exposing her and making it appear as Cassandra Nova was dead. Not long after the switch, the X-Men Beast figured out Cassandra's secret, but before he could alert anyone to his discovery, Cassandra telepathically forced Beak to beat him into a coma. Then as Charles Xavier, Cassandra went on TV and publicly outed the X-Men and the mutants to the world. She then left Earth with Charles' alien allies, the Shi'ar. Shortly after her departure, Beast would regain consciousness and inform the X-Men that Professor X was stuck inside of Cassandra's dying body and she was the one controlling Charles' body. So to try and understand what Cassandra was up to, Jean Grey, with the help of Emma Frost, explored Cassandra's body, discovering her origin and motive in the process. Jean then informed the X-Men that Cassandra was the twin sister of Charles Xavier, whom Charles had tried to kill in the womb. Meanwhile, Cassandra, under the guise of Charles, had begun to destroy the Shi'ar Empire from within. Mentally controlling the Shi'ar Empress Lilandra, she had her order her Imperial Guard to destroy all of the mutants on Earth. Fortunately, on Earth, the Imperial Guard would learn the truth of what Cassandra Nova was doing and abandoned that order. They then joined the X-Men in opposing Cassandra Nova when she returned to Earth, but Cassandra had no problems dispatching any of the heroes who opposed her return. She would soon make her way to Cerebra, which she intended to use to wipe out the entire mutant race. But prior to Cassandra's arrival, Jean Grey had split the professor's consciousness into small bits and placed them into the minds of every mutant on Earth. So when Cassandra connected to Cerebra, Charles' consciousness reconnected and was able to force Cassandra out of his body. The bodiless Mumudrai was tricked into entering a synthetic copy of her body. Cassandra's mind was then wiped, and Professor X and Jean Grey began the process of rehabilitating Cassandra. But of course that didn't work out as planned, and Cassandra returned to her evil ways. Well, that's the origin of Cassandra Nova in the comics, and that'll do it for today's video. As always, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to stop by the channel and check out this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again real soon. But until then, I'm outie. Peace.